Hey, welcome back to the podcast. Today, we will discuss common reasons why small businesses fail or struggle to grow. If you like this content and it adds value, please subscribe. I say this all the time, but I believe that small business can be the greatest force for good and has the most potential to impact people, communities, and the world for good. Think about the numbers again. 33.2 million small businesses are currently in the US and 400 million worldwide. On average, around 4 million small businesses start every year in the US. When you think about the number of people and communities that can be influenced with a good business, it's impactful. The employees, customers, and community, it's all right there. The opportunities are endless on how you can affect positive change. There's a great book by Stephen Mansfield called The Search for God in Guinness. It tells the story of the Guinness Beer Company and how it changed the country of Ireland by focusing on value for the employees and its community. It's a great story and I highly recommend it. Now, if you recall from the introductory video, we listed some ominous business facts. Let's go over the numbers again to gain some perspective before we dive in. About 33 million small businesses are currently in the US and 400 million worldwide. 30% or 1.64 million will fail within 2 years. 50% will fail in 5 years. 70% will fail in 10 years. For the businesses that do make it, there's some additional statistics. Only 1 in 10 of those companies will have revenues that exceed $1 million. Only 1 in 100 will grow above 10 million in revenue with over 25 employees. And 1 in 1,000 will grow to 100 million. These numbers are a little bit depressing. We've all seen it. We see a new storefront, then a few months go by and the storefront is empty with a space available sign in the window. Small businesses are the lifeblood of the economy, yet many struggle to achieve sustainable growth. Owning a business shouldn't be so complex and confusing. Before we jump into the main content, I want to mention our sponsor. Most projects can be complex and unpredictable, which leads to frustration and anxiety. But that's where Boost USA comes in. They are project management consultants with a proven methodology designed to simplify your projects, optimize your processes, and most importantly, streamline your organization. Every organization has internal projects that need expert guidance, whether it's developing new products and achieving new certifications or implementing new systems. Boost USA's step-by-step plan transforms the chaotic into the manageable so you and your team can focus on what you do best. Check out Boost USA. The link is in the description below. Thanks to Boost USA for sponsoring this video. All right, let's jump into the main topic. 5 common reasons why businesses fail or struggle to grow. Today will be part 1, and we will discuss reasons 1 and 2. In part 2, we'll go over reasons 3 and 5. Okay, let's jump in. Reason number 1, lack of market understanding. This includes failure to identify target audience, inadequate market research, ignoring competitive landscape. Okay, failure to identify target audience. Without a clear understanding of who their customers are, small businesses often struggle to tailor their products or services to meet the market demands or market changes. One question I ask companies all the time, who is your ideal customer? More people than you would think struggle to articulate this answer. If you don't know who your perfect customer is, then how can you effectively sell to them? Here's a simple action step. Identify who's your ideal customer. Who's the perfect customer for your company? If you own a landscape business, is it just anyone who needs landscaping, or is it an ownership group that manages commercial office buildings? You see the difference? One is very broad. The other is very specific. Be specific on who your perfect customer is. And you can have multiple perfect customers if you sell into different vertical markets or if you have different services or different products. But you need to be specific so you can target better. Next, inadequate market research. Insufficient market research leads to missed opportunities and ineffective strategies, hindering growth for potential. Here's a simple action step. Identify if you are offering what customers actually want. And is there significant demand? Customers are looking for solutions to their problems. They are looking for value. And I think that small businesses often lose sight of this. Do you know what your best seller is? What service or item is the most popular and why? And do you know your perfect customer's biggest problem? What is the market telling you on your products or services? Lastly, ignoring competitive landscape. Neglecting to analyze your competitors' strengths and weaknesses can leave small businesses at a disadvantage in the marketplace. Even for a small business, it is so important to do an ongoing SWOT analysis. A SWOT analysis identifies your company's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This doesn't have to be complicated, but just going through this process can help you identify and understand where you have gaps and need to be more diligent. Here's a simple action step. Conduct a basic SWOT analysis. What is your company's competitive advantage? What does your competition do differently, better or worse? Take the time to look into this. It will make a difference. Okay, let's summarize reason number 1 why so many businesses fail or struggle to grow. Lack of market understanding, which includes failure to identify target audience, inadequate market research, and ignoring competitive landscape. Okay. Reason number 2 why businesses fail or struggle to grow. Poor financial management. This includes insufficient capitalization, mismanagement of funds, and failure to forecast and plan. All right. What does it mean by insufficient capitalization? Understanding the capital required to sustain operations and fuel growth leads to cash flow problems and potential failure. One of the biggest misunderstandings in small business is knowing the difference between capital needed for growth and the cash needed for operations. These are two very different things. Most small businesses do not set up a capital budget, meaning what cash will be needed to fund the growth, purchasing of equipment, new hires, etc., compared to what cash is needed for daily operations, rent, payroll, utilities. And typically, cash for operations is used to fund growth, and then you're short on cash for daily operations. Now, this is okay if you have a disciplined plan in place and are able to manage your cash position well each month, but most don't do that. When I started my construction company, I used cash from operations to fund growth. I was able to pull it off because I had good cash flow, but it was very unorganized and I could have done it so much better. All right, simple action step. Create a capital budget for the year. What is it going to take to fund growth, new hires, equipment, etc.? Create an operational budget. What is needed to fund month-over-month operations? Now, again, this is two separate things. These two budgets will provide clarity on your cash position and give you more confidence to make better decisions as you move through the year. All right, next, mismanagement of funds. Cash is the lifeblood of every business, and it needs to be treated with the utmost care and respect. Poor budgeting, overspending, or neglecting financial obligations can cripple a business and its ability to grow. Commingling personal and business finances. The business checkbook can't be your personal checkbook, and we see this all the time. They have to be separate. This is probably one of the biggest issues in small business funds being used to fund one's personal lifestyle. And this goes back to the last episode, the difference between a lifestyle business and a growth business. I want to be clear on this. There's nothing wrong with taking advantage of running some items through your business, but it's important to be diligent in separating personal and business expenses so your business can remain healthy and it can grow. Here's a simple action step. Create a monthly budget and separate your personal and business expenses. Lastly, failure to forecast and plan. Small businesses are ill-equipped to navigate economic uncertainties and capitalize on growth opportunities without accurate financial forecasting and strategic planning. Understanding the timing of revenue and expenses is critical. Having the ability to forecast over the next few quarters is good business. Unfortunately, good planning really takes place in small business. This really trips up many people, but you're not looking to predict the future. You are just looking to eliminate surprises. And it's not so much the outcome on this, but more going through the process that promotes you keeping your fingers on the pulse of your finances. Here's a simple action step. Create a cash flow forecast for the next month. If you use QuickBooks, this is really easy. Use the AP function and the invoice function. You can also just use a spreadsheet. Forecast what cash will be coming in and what cash will be going out. Again, this does not need to be complicated, but it does need to happen regularly. All right, let's summarize. Reason 2 why businesses fail or struggle to grow. poor financial management, which includes insufficient capitalization, mismanagement of funds, and failure to forecast and plan. All right, let's recap what we have gone over today. 2 of the 5 common reasons why businesses fail or struggle to grow is lack of market understanding and poor financial management. I highly suggest that you take a look at these, dig into these, watch the episode again, listen to the podcast again. If this was helpful, please comment and offer suggestions on other topics you would like to analyze. Next episode, we're going to discuss reasons 3 through 5 why businesses fail or struggle to grow. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Boost USA for our sponsorship. And remember, running a business should not be so complex and stressful. Have a great day.